Gerrit Cole was fired up during his performance on Saturday, and rightfully so. Photo by Jack Gorman. In the 2017 playoffs, the Astros relied heavily on a revved-up offense and masterful management of an extremely thin bullpen by manager A.J. Hinch. So far in this postseason has been a little different. The first two games of the 2018 ALDS have featured two of the best pitchers in the game at their absolute best, dominating the Cleveland Indians and putting the Astros one victory from the American League Championship Series. In this businessman's special Friday Game 1 opener, team ace Justin Verlander picked up right where he left off this season, going 5 1/3 innings, allowing 2 runs and striking out 7. He held a no-hitter through 5 before handling the ball over to the bullpen. Unlike 2017, there were few worries about the arms that would take over. Ryan Pressly handled the remainder of the 6th and the 7th innings, allowing no hits or walks and striking out a pair. Lance McCullers Jr. reprised his bullpen role from last season with a perfect 8th. An Astros closer Roberto Osuna allowed 1 run and struck out 1 to complete a bullpen outing that allowed 1 hit, no runs and struck out 3 to lock down the game. Meanwhile at the plate, where the Astros haven't exactly been lights out this season, inside Minute Maid Park anyway, the team got 4 solo home runs from Alex Bregman, George Springer, Jose Altuve. Springer and Altuve went back-to-back in the 5th, and Martin Maldonado, catching in the first postseason game of his career. Team never trailed and added a pair of RBIs from Josh Reddick to take a 7-2 Game 1 win. And if you thought the pitching was good in Game 1, in came Gerrit Cole for Game 2. He became only the second pitcher to record 12 strikeouts and no walks in a playoff game. The other was Hall of Famer Tom Seaver in 1973. Cole went 7 nearly flawless innings, allowing only 3 hits and 1 run, a third-inning homer to Francisco Lindor. Cole was followed by Pressly, who got a pair of outs and walked 1 before being replaced by Osuna, who walked 1 and allowed no hits for a 4-out save. Offensively, the bats weren't quite as hot, but timely hitting from Marvin Gonzalez, who drove in 2 with an opposite field double in the 6th, and an insurance home run from Bregman in the 7th was more than enough. It should be noted that Bregman hit both of his home runs in 2 days off Indians reliever Trevor Bauer, which is notable because Bauer criticized the Astros earlier this year, claiming they used pine tar to help increase the spin rate of pitches. Bregman responded with this gem. In fact, the two trained together in the off-season, so it was a good-natured jab. Nevertheless, it seemed fitting that Bregman's jacks should be at the expense of his training buddy. It's hard to imagine a more dominant pair of performances from the Astros, particularly on the mound. The concerns they had last year and the juggling Hinch had to do was nowhere to be found Friday and Saturday. And the bats, not always a willing participant at home this season, were exactly as we remember them from the 2017 postseason, powerful and timely. The two teams head to Cleveland, where the Astros could close it out Monday night with Dallas Keuchel on the hill to be followed by Charlie Morton if needed. While the Yankees-Red Sox series is knotted at 1 each, the Astros could seal the deal in their side of the All bracket on Monday. Given how dominant they were in the first 2 games against a great offensive team with terrific starting pitching, it wouldn't be shocking to see the series end in a sweep. And unlike much of the 2017 postseason, they won't have to rely solely on their hitting to get it done.